Welcome back to Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Spirit of Justice. Where we last left off, it was revealed that Nina was actually Queen Amara the whole time. Mind blown. I was getting tired of masquerading as an old woman anyway. It had been far too long since I last greeted you good people of Karain. It is I, Amara Sigatar, crying in your former queen. Queen Amara? The Queen Amara? That's right, the one and only. What? Now that collapses. Well, how can this be? Peace! Peace, I say. And I thought Garen's makeover was extreme. This takes the cake. Can it really be true? You are alive and well? Does it look like she's alive and well? It is true. I feel as if I have been called back from the Twilight Realm. I fear I have caused all of you a great deal of distress. Amara. I'm sorry, I was unable to keep your secret any longer. And Garen knew about that. No surprise, I hope you can forgive me. It is quite alright, Garen. I am safe now. For Durkhead, that blackguard who threatened my life will be recaptured soon enough. What? I need not conceal my identity any longer. This is bad. Queen Amara! What does this all mean? Were you not killed in that fire 23 years ago? She faked her death, obviously. Barely escaped that blaze of my life. Well, barely escaped. It's close enough. But I thought I survived. And though I survived, I knew that scoundrel would make further attempts on my life, so she faked her death. And therefore, I staged my death, and abdicated the throne to my dear younger sister Garen. So they are related. But the building of that great tomb, and disguising yourself as a lowly servant, why would you do such a thing? Explain yourself. Garen, I would have you explain. I wished for her to be close at hand. It was the only way I felt I could protect her, so you say, and it was the best way to hide her from the eyes of the public. After all, who could conceive of Amara lowering her station to that of a servant? She's got that right. Even Durkhead thought Amara was being held captive in some faraway place, but apparently that even fooled him. He never even guessed she was living as a servant right in plain sight. I must say, a life dedicated to the servitude of others is not the least bit disagreeable. It is a quite humble existence, far removed from the tedium of regal duties. Ah, but those days of peace have now ended. And it's all because of you, Hornhead, Apollo. You should consider yourself lucky if that's all this ends with. If there is something you wish to say, then say it. Allah. Very well then. It doesn't matter who you are. You won't escape the crime you committed. The defense moves to indict you as Justice Minister Inga's real killer. And here we go. How can this be? She killed the innocent stranger? Is that even possible? Peace! Peace! I said peace! What's this? You would accuse Queen Amara of homicide? Murder? A grand priest of Quranism? You can't do that! Yeah, that's kind of messed up, though. It does sound crazy, but she's virtually a goddess in the eyes of her people. Yeah, but that's all facade. If you commit the crime, you better be ready to do the time. That's how it is in America, at least. Be you a priest, saint, queen, or god. Ironic since gods don't exist in anime or manga. This is a video game. I've never met such an egalitarian person. Moving on, Queen Amara. In your years disguised as Nina, you would have learned about Minister Inga's disorder. So you knew you could dress in Durkhead's clothes to forge a conviction seance. convincing seance vision. Isn't that right? Oh ho 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 ho. What a curious character you are. You would label me a murderer? Me, the one who the people regard as the reincarnation of the Holy Mother herself? You may be a grand figure here in Quranism, but as a foreigner, you're just another suspect to me. That's right, Apollo. However, it would appear your words are not unjust. Am I to suffer the sullying of my God name with accusations of murder most foul? Please, Queen Amara, forgive his impudence. The lawyer knows not what he speaks. Fear not, good magistrate, for this is the sacred hall of justice. Though I am grand priest on this stand, I am but a witness like any other. I shall face the accusation with grace and benevolence. Your compassion overflow with your mercifulness. Oh, young lawyer, in my benevolence I must warn you that your assertion suffers from a tragic flaw. The motive. There's a flaw? Yeah. And she has an alibi, I bet. Nayuda said, yes, your mercifulness. Who was present in the tomb when the murder was discovered? Durke, Sun Mahi, Manafei, and the victim, Minister Inga. Only 3 people. She wasn't even in the tomb, so wait. That means, I see, that is a fatal flaw indeed. Ouch. It appears Queen Amara couldn't possibly have gone to the tomb with Minister Inga. Oh, wait. Why not? Here it comes. Do not keep the defense waiting, Naruda. Explain how wrong he truly is. Yes, your mercifulness. Scroll. Her benevolence, Princess Rafa saw Minister Inga enter the tomb around 2:30 p.m. The time difference, it's right. Yet you, the defense, claim the person she saw was the minister being channeled by Queen Amara. Ah, that's right. Flashback. Things back with Amara. However, if Merciless had channeled him here, and Zinga, and moved on to the tomb, she would have still retained her look like herself. Then, once she was done channeling, she would have changed back to normal. Ah! Or would have re-emerged and been stuck in the temple. Oh, yeah, you got a point. Had she tried to exit before you all had arrived, she would have been caught. Rafa would have seen her. As Rafa, who would have been looking down upon the courtyard, would have seen her. However, her benevolence saw nothing of the sort. Urk. Damn it. In conclusion, Queen Amara could not have left the tomb without being observed. And yet, was she there in the tomb when the murder was discovered? Defense? No, she was not. Ouch. We really walked into that one. No, she wasn't. Now do you see? Your flimsy claim has been unrooted like a sapling in a flood. Yeah. Damn it! Well, that was entertaining. Prosecutor said Mahi. Assume the prosecution of the case and clear your mother's good name. Wait, we're not done yet! You wish for me to take over? Yes. Prosecute your father to save your mother. Isn't that kind of messed up? This was going to be a 2-shot of 2 characters at once. An poignant fate you bear. But bear it you must. Are you ready? Very well. Yes, Your Eminence. Is there some evidence we can prove? Haven't we even cross-examined her yet? And they haven't, Your Majesty. I shall watch the rest of the proceedings from the sidelines. I relinquish complete control of this sacred hall to your authority once more. Why, thank you, Your Eminence. Now then, Your Merciless, your testimony, if you please. Very well. Witness testimony, Queen Amara. The lawyer's theory is absurd. Now I shall destroy your utterly absurd and barbarous theory. I was not anywhere near the tomb following the murder. Were your theory correct, I would have been in the tomb once I had stopped channeling. My husband Durkee is the killer, but he has fled from the sacred hall. His whereabouts, they have yet to find him. May the Holy Mother rain judgment upon the traitor Durkee, said Mahi, for his crimes. Such marvelous testimony. You are truly a treasure, your mercifulness. Better cross-examine her. This too is but the grace of her holiness. No doubt my unmasking you today was her will as well. Oh my. The Holy Mother, you say? Yes. Surely her holiness has guided me to this witness stand. Where do the animals come from? And to the purity of truth. Oh, how magnificent. Queen Amara, the Holy Mother Messenger here on earth. Praise her, blessing upon her mercifulness. Where do those animals come from? I know, right? They just appear out of nowhere. Game logic. Now then, the defense may question the witness. Time for cross-examination. But remember, she is a grand priest, so disrespect will not be tolerated. That means no pointing out conflicts, inconsistencies, or any of the flaws in her testimony. What? But he has to do that. Oh, no, fine. Let's just cross-examine her. Cross-examination. The lawyer's theory is absurd. Next. Oh, let's get started. Now I should destroy your utterly absurd and barbarous theory. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold it! This thing never works when I want it to. Hold it! Hold it! Hold it! Hold it! Never works. It works in random times. Hold it! Hold it! Hold on, it's off. Don't shout too loud, don't shout too softly. Hold it! 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 See. Hold it! This mic is always in the frets. Hold it! Now I shall destroy your utterly absurd, barbarous theory. Hold it! Hold it! Hold it! Hold it! What the heck was on this press? Hold it! My theory is utterly absurd and barbarous, and highly handed, if I may say so. Naruto was right to call you putrid-minded. Surely even the monkeys of Pony's holy waterfalls could reverse a better theory. Surely you can steal better insults than that night is best. Seriously? Can I come up with something better? Now then, to all you gathered in the sacred hall, need I remind you. Flashback. I was not anywhere near the tomb following the murder. Hold it! Hold it! Hold it! Hold it! Hold it. Hold it. This mic thing doesn't work as well as it's supposed to. Hold it. There we go. Well, maybe you were hiding inside the sarcophagus. Flashback. After all, it does technically belong to you, but it would be too cold for her in those conditions. I bet you'd have no trouble opening it. If I had been there, I could not be here today. For the tomb had been under constant surveillance since the murder. I would have never been able to leave. I guess not. If I might ask, what's in that sarcophagus anyway? You're still alive, so it's the fake body. There is despair, sadness, hatred, and malice. Only one brave enough to see the truth hidden deep within. Could discover the final hope. My conflict corporeality. You completely lost me. In other words, it's empty. Should have just said so, but no one dared to open it because they were too scared of the curse. Now you dispense with your theory. It is as empty as my sarcophagus. Next bit. Were your theory correct, I would have been in the tomb once I had stopped channeling. Hold it! No. Hold it! Hold it! Hold it! Hold it! Hold it! There we go. I'll admit you weren't in the tomb after the murder. How very good. But that very truth refutes your theory. However, he's not done yet. Even if I had channeled Minister Inga again, same play out, and entered the tomb as Inga, the moment I ceased channeling him, I would have re-emerged as a crime scene. Precisely, as you said your self-defense, Queen Amara was not there after the murder. This is getting confusing. The only living souls in the tomb at the time were Durke's son Maya Fey. The victim, the accused. Yeah, this is not looking well for us. Being in this life or the next. There is no escaping such simple truths. Husband Durke is the killer, but he has fled from this sacred hall. Hold it! Hold it right there! Hold it! Hold it! There must be a reason why he had to make his escape today. A reason? Ah, perhaps. Wait. What you talking about? Perhaps what? Nothing. Perhaps conceal himself and lie and wait for another chance to claim my life. What's this? I think that's kind of just spitballing here. Oh boy. Peace. Objection! No. It's definitely not like that, your mercifulness. First of all, you don't really believe he's trying to kill you, do you? Weren't those two like, husband and wife? After all, you two ran off together after he rescued you all those years, didn't he? Or is that a fake story? That was only because he had the audacity to claim it wasn't me. You must believe me. It was my duty as a wife to her husband, yeah. To bend the knee to him, was it not? Communication after disagreement is the secret to a long and happy marriage, so she says. Sure, I guess. What do you think, Mr. Wright? Don't ask me, he doesn't know anything about marriage. That is why I listened to Durkee. However, he didn't have a shred of evidence to support his claim at the time. Yeah, didn't look good for him. It grieves me to admit it, but my husband truly did try to murder me. I still don't buy it. Very well. That's quite enough. It's abundantly clear that Queen Amara's testimony is flawless. Do you understand now, lawyer? Yes. This is bad. The judge isn't going to let me cross-examine her much longer. Better find some bit of evidence. Amara should have been in the tomb after the minister's murder, but she wasn't. I don't get it. How did she just vanish from the scene of the crime like that? Maybe she didn't vanish. It shouldn't be possible for normal people to, unless for normal people. Wait a minute. Apollo's got something. Ah, maybe. Maybe what, Apollo? Your Majesty, I think I can explain why Queen Amara wasn't there in the tomb after the murder. Oh, really? Very well, defense. Do explain. Get my charger in case this scene diminishes, which it does from time to time. Well, defense, please do explain. I believe it was accompanied through accomplished through a method only she is capable of. And by using this special method, it would be impossible for her to literally disappear. Really? Very well, don't keep us waiting. Let's hear it. How did Queen Amara disappear from the tomb? Not hidden in the sarcophagus, no. Went to the ceiling, no. She channeled someone, but not the minister. Channeled someone. All she had to do was channel someone. Then she could easily disappear from the scene of the crime, like maybe one of the guards. Or perhaps, after all, she would literally be someone else. Why, I believe that actually makes sense. Exactly. What do you have to say to that, Queen Amara? She remained silent. You believe that I, a grand priestess, would use the sacred power of spirit channeling to commit murder? Well, you're forgetting the motive, though. Where'd the lightning come from? Whoa. What the? I got a bad feeling about this. Thank you, pistol. Eek! Mercy, merciless! Even the judge is in fear! Ha! What do we do? Wow, the magistrate is in fear. Wow. This is bad. This is like the calm before the storm. Peace! Peace, I say! How dare you spew such vile blasphemy, defense? You will retract your last statement, or face immediate execution. Seriously? Utter silence. No, good magistrate. It is quite alright. Quranism also states that we must respond at all times with reason, principle. Therefore, I shall offer a measured response to this blasphemy accusation. You have something to counter with? Indeed. Now are you listening? It would not have been possible to simply vanish by means of spirit channeling. After all, it required a deceased person to channel. That's the first rule, obviously. A dead person must be... However, there was only one murder victim in the tomb. Yeah, as far as we know. And that was Minister Inga. The only others there arrived at his murder were Durkee and Maya Fey. Or Durkee and Miss Fey. Ah, yeah, she has a point. How I channeled Inga as you allege. Well, the outcome would have been quite odd to say the least. For there, beside the dead minister, a living, breathing one would have appeared. Ah, that would be quite the conundrum, and a paradox, no doubt. Even if I had been in the tomb, there was no one to channel except the dead minister. So you see, I could not have vanished by means of spirit channeling. Careful, that goes that theory. That's true, but I can't rule it out yet. Keep pressing. Because, well, what? He's got nothing. What if there was another victim? Huh? Wait. Someone we haven't identified yet. What do you mean, Apollo? How absurd. If you had channeled someone after that Minister Inga, other than Minister Inga, you could have used their identity to disappear from the tomb. Like a past deceased, like another from the past trials or something? Amara. Another victim? Possible. Queen Amara. Slam. Please add your last statement to your testimony. This could explain everything. Then, under his prison. Wasn't there some sign of another victim there in the tomb? And yet, why do I sense I'm not going to like what I'm about to find out? Inga was the sole victim. There was no other spirit to channel until he was dead. Fourth statement. 1, 2, 3, 4. His blood staying weak, but isn't that Durkee's blood? And objection! I can't believe I'm presenting this, but it proves that there was another victim. Still, the only ones there at the scene of the crime were Durkee and Maya. Sadmahi and Maya Fey. And Durkee Sadmahi. But, no, it can't be. You don't think... Would the defense care to share something with us? Don't leave us in suspense. Here it comes. Queen Amara, you knew, didn't you, about Durkee's sickness? Whatever are you talking about? If you won't tell this court, then I will. Well, don't keep us waiting. I can't believe we're doing this. This case includes a second victim. One of the two people found alive in the tomb after the minister's murder was actually already dead. What? But Apollo, second victim Apollo? Really? That's what we're grabbing at? Yes, however, Queen Amara, after you channel ministering and moved to the tomb, you vanished from the scene of the crime by channeling the other victim. That explains why no one found you after the murder was discovered. Wait, you're saying that Durkee's already dead? That's my guess. That would explain why him and Naya never met. You putrid pepper. Of all the half-witted buffoonery to come tumbling from your lips. But suppose I'll indulge you and play along with your little delusion for now. Tell me, Mr. Justice, who was the other victim? You're not going to like it, though. Think carefully about this, Apollo. There's no way this can be true. If it isn't, that means Durkee was already dead. Apollo. But we didn't want to play the card, but our hand has been forced. Utter silence. No, I can't stop now. If this is the truth, it's the only way forward to solving this case. The other victim who Queen Amara channeled was... Take that! He didn't say take that. Listen, son, even if you manage to prove me innocent tomorrow, it'll already be too late. Won't do any good. I don't have long to live. There is no escaping death now that it has its sights set on me. Durkee knew everything. But he couldn't bring himself to tell me. I have one more big secret. If this is the big secret it is, then this is one heck of a secret. I'm afraid I can't tell you what it is. Have to find out for himself. I'd be betraying a certain someone if I did. Betraying a certain someone. Meaning he couldn't accuse all of his life. Of course. The sad truth is, the other victim channeled by Amara was Durkee Sadmahi himself. Take that! There we go! Who? You can't! What? You can't! That's not possible! Even Phoenix is in shock! The defendant, Durkee Sadmahi, is the one Queen Amara channel. He's the other victim! This is insanity! Naya doesn't know, but Pakunka! Apollo, what are you saying? Do you realize what you're proposing? Objection! This is ludicrous! A bad explanation, Mr. Justice! Very well, Apollo. I don't know when or why Durkee was murdered, but the facts and evidence speak for themselves. And this is where they've led me. Phoenix thing, I see. After Inga's murder, Durkee and Maya were the only ones in the tomb. But if one of them was actually dead and being channeled by Amara, then that means but it can't be. Can it? I'm afraid so, Phoenix. Durkee's blood stain at the scene of the crime was a clincher for me. Cincher. The blood from the chair. He wasn't even injured, so he could have possibly bled that much. How could he have possibly bled that much? The sarcophagus. The other logical explanation is Durkee had also been murdered. Objection! That's irrelevant. Objection! That's enough. Your explanation cannot be the truth, and you would not dare to claim to have proof to support your assertion. You're wrong. He does. Nayuda, I wish it weren't true. I wish with all my heart that I'm wrong. But as much as I don't want to believe it, yes, I can prove it. Durkee's killer must have hidden his body. It would have been somewhere nobody would ever look. And there is only one such place. You truly have proof? Yes. The fastest way would be to actually have someone go check the tomb. Go check the tomb? But why? The sarcophagus, because I believe Durkee's killer hid his body here. Point right to the sarcophagus, don't need to move it. Take that! You would suggest you need to move. Yes, Queen Amara's sarcophagus. The one place in the tomb that no one would dare to look. Plus, the killer would soon become trapped by hiding in there. But a body, well, that's a horse of a different color. Which means, say it, Apollo. Peace. I believe we must search the sarcophagus at once. Your Eminence, being that Queen Amara yet lives, I trust we may now open it. Choose to remain, if we must. Your Majesty, I believe Detective Sky is still there at the tomb. We have her checked. Let us contact her at once and have her conduct a full investigation into the matter. Very well. Emma Sky, it's up to you. Amara is silent. And so, a brief intermission. Emma returns sometime later. Now then, Detective Sky, your report if you please. I'll start with my findings.